by all our executive directors, Shri M. Karthikeyan, Shri Subrat Kumar, Shri Rajiv Mishra ji, our executive director, Mr. P.R. Rajgopal sir, is about to join us. As regards the program for the day, it will commence with our Managing Director and CEO sir's address, followed by question answer session later on. May I kindly request our MD and CEO sir for addressing the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon to all members of the press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, physically present over here and also joined from the virtual mode. It is my pleasure to welcome you all for today's interaction and share with you the financial results of the bank for Q1 for FY25. Indian economy has shown remarkable resilience in FY24 and achieved 8.2% GDP growth amidst geopolitical uncertainties. India has emerged as one of the only two major economies whose GDP at constant prices at 20% above and pre-pandemic level. IMF has also revised the growth outlook projections of India for FY24-25 at 7%, very close to RBI's estimate of 7.2%. The economy is enjoying twin balance sheet advantages with sound and stable banking sector and strong corporate sector. In light of the prevailing optimism, the bank is focusing on inclusive and consistent growth to become catalyst in Government of India's vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047 and will formulate strategies for key drivers such as financing MSMEs, agriculture expanding, and net of education loan and PMAY as outlined in the Union Budget for 2024-25. The focus area will be strengthening liability franchise through augmentation of low-cost deposits and retail term deposits to fund credit growth. Maintenance of asset quality will be priority by improving collection efficiencies and NPA recovery along with slippage containment. Our endeavor will be for enhancing customer experience by adopting more STP of our various products with safety, security and compliance. In this directions, we have taken a few initiatives which are as under. On the business side, number one is the introduction of the innovative product called MSME BOI Star MSME Thala, which is into tourism, hospitality and lease discounting advances to finance MSME units for meeting their financial needs for infrastructure development, acquisition, construction work in hotel industry, tourism and logistics sector. Co-lending tie-up with quite a few NBFCs. Number three, Bank of India along with 6 other banks have come together and invested in CCIL IFSC Limited for providing foreign currency settlement system, which is FCSS in the GIFT City, Gujarat. New STRO product called the Bank of India Commercial Vehicle Loan has also been launched. On the IT and other initiatives, 25 products made live on the e-platform under the RAM segment and 15 more products are under development which will be launched during the current financial year. In line with the PM Surya Ghar Yojana, Muft Bijli Yojana, we have made solar rooftop product live on our e-platform. Under the MSME Mudra loans, STP for seamless renewal cum enhancement up to rupees 10 lakh has also been made live. With this, customer can renew, enhance and take loans through the website from anywhere and anytime digitally. Portable UPI QR soundbox introduced to provide real-time audio confirmation for successful UPI payments. Bank has also enabled ATM acquiring switch for NFS UDIR, which is Unified Dispute and Issue Resolution, to reduce TAT for handling customer disputes. E-facility is being made live through debit card through all the 3 regional rural banks. CRM Next complaint management module and service management module is live for all the branches. UPI functionality has been integrated in the mobile app for instant payments, scan and pay, group payment, collect requests from peers for convenience and accessibility, secure transactions and reducing the cash dependency. We have published and shared the financial results of the bank for Q1 FY25 on the afternoon. The main highlights of the same are as under. On the business side, the global business has increased by 12.34% YOY from 12.14 lakh crores in June 23 to 13.64 lakh crores in June 24 with an incremental growth of 1.49 lakh crores. Global advances have increased by 15.82% YOY from 5.18 lakh crores in June 23 to 6 lakh crores in June 24 with incremental growth of nearly 82,000 crores. Global deposits have grown by 67,000 crores, which is by 9.74% YOY basis from 6.96 lakh crores in June 23 to 7.64 lakh crores in June 24. CASA has increased by 5.51% on a YOY basis from 2.60 lakh crores in June 23 to 2.74 lakh crores in June 24 with an incremental growth of around 14,000 crores. Domestic advances have increased by 17.29% YOY basis from 4.33 lakh crores in June 23 to 5.08 lakh crores in June 24 with an incremental growth of 74,000 crores. RAM advances have grown by 18.78% YOY to 2.84 lakh crores in Q1 of June 25. The retail advances have increased by 20.46%, agriculture has grown by 22.18%, and MSME has grown by 13.06% on a YOY basis. As regards profitability and asset quality, our net profit in Q1 stands at 1,703 crores, witnessing a YOY increase of 9.80%. Global NIM has improved by 4 basis points to 3.07% in Q1 FY25 as against 3.03% in Q1 of FY24, and domestic NIM has improved by 6 basis points to 3.43% in FY25 as against 3.37 in FY24. ROA stood at 0.70% in the Q1 FY25. Net interest income has increased by 6% on a YOY basis and stood at 6,275 crores as against 5,915 crores in Q1 of FY24. There has been improvement in the asset quality with reduction in both gross NPA and net NPA ratios. Gross NPA is now at 4.62%, improved by 205 basis points YOY from Q1 of FY25. Net NPA ratio is at 0.99%, improved by 66 basis points for this quarter, and for the first time we have brought our net NPA below the 1% level. As per our guidance and in line with the growth of the economy, the domestic credit growth will be around 13 to 14% and domestic deposit growth will be around 11 to 12%, which is projected for FY25. We will concentrate on acquisition of new customers consistently to improve our CASA and retail term deposits for funding sustainable growth in credit. Going forward, the emphasis will be on strengthening the bottom line by improving the asset quality through better underwriting standards with increased digitization initiatives and minimizing the fresh slippages, and recovery in NPA shall continue to be the thrust area in the financial year 25. I would like to thank you all for showing faith in us and also sparing your time to come here and your continued support. The floor is now open for discussions and question and answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Before we finally go ahead with this question answer session, I'd like to tell our friends here that the mics are already on your table. At a time, maximum 2 questions so that maximum people can interact with our management.